Hello, everyone. Time for some more Bible trivia. Sometimes I'll have times where I'm not going to post a Bible trivia on certain days. There'll be a bit of a gap, um, but because there's got a lot of things going on, but I'll try to keep it on here most of the time. Before we get into our Bible trivia, I got to tell you some of these lame jokes. It just seems to be something that I have to do. I can just not resist doing this. I had someone send me, and I can't remember the name, but they sent me a joke. Um, and I've heard it before, but it's kind of funny. And it goes like this. Did you know that the first French fries were not cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Oh, man. I kind of like that one. Okay, I'm going to give you one more. Why did Cinderella fail at basketball? Because she had a pumpkin for a coach. All right, let's get into our Bible trivia. As you know, we'll have 10 questions and then we'll have two bonus questions. Bonus questions are worth 3 points and they're optional, but if you get them wrong, you lose 3 points. So you got to keep that in mind. All right, here we go. 2 days before the Passover, Jesus was in Bethany having dinner at whose home? Lazarus, Bartimaeus, or Simon the leper? The answer is Simon the leper. Who was reclining at the dinner table with Jesus? Was it Lazarus, Barabbas, or Zebedee? John 12, verse number 2, tells us that the answer is Lazarus. Question number 3. While at Simon's home, what did a woman do with an alabaster vial of oil? Used it while preparing for food, placed it in front of Jesus, or poured it on Jesus? Mark 14, verse number 3, tells us the answer is poured it on Jesus. Number 4, what woman anointed Jesus with perfume? Was it Martha, Salome, or Mary? John 12, verse number 3 tells us that it was Mary. Number 5, who objected to Mary's pouring perfume on Jesus? Was it Judas Iscariot, Mary's sister, or Lazarus? John 12, verses 4 through 5 tells us that, of course, it was the greedy, the thief, Judas Iscariot. Now, here's your bonus question. How much did Judas say the perfume was worth? How much did he say it was worth? John 12, verse number 5, tells us the answer is 300 denarii. So it was worth a lot. All right, let's go to our next set of questions here. The day after Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, what did God do when Jesus said, Father, glorify thy name? Did he send a dove, spoke from heaven, or send an angel? John 12, verse number 28, tells us that he spoke from heaven. Question 2. When the people of Jerusalem heard the voice of God, what did they say it was? The rumble of an earthquake, the wind, or thunder? John 12, verse 29 tells us that it is thunder that said they heard. Number 3, what was Jesus referring to when he said, and I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself? Was it his ascending to the Mount of Olives to pray, his meeting the disciples at the mountain in Galilee, or his crucifixion? John 12, verse 32 through 33 tells us the answer is his crucifixion. Number 4, what did Jesus tell the people that he came into the world to be? Their leader, their light, or their teacher? John 12, verse 46 reveals the answer. And of course, the answer is their light. Number 5, according to Jesus' teaching, what would happen to those who love their own life? They would lose it, they would suffer, their life would be meaningless. John 12, verse 25 tells us that the answer is they would lose it. Now, here's your bonus question, final one. What did Jesus do when he was done speaking to the multitude? What did Jesus do when he was done speaking to the multitude? Again, it's in that same context. You've got to remember that. John 12, verse 36 tells us the answer. He hid himself. Well, I hope you did well, and I hope you have a great weekend.